Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Saturday, February 1st, around 8 p.m. Mountain Time 2025. The models are showing a La Nina pattern through mid-February, heavy snow for the west and the northeast. Take a look at these models. Keep calm. It's boom time. A pineapple express to unleash a torrent of rain and snow on the western U.S. Over a month's worth of rain and snow will fall in just a matter of days in portions of the west into next week, as deep tropical moisture from the Pacific flows onshore. An atmospheric river originating from near Hawaii, known as the Pineapple Express, will send copious amounts of moisture into large portions of the Northwest and California into the new week, resulting in heavy rain and waist-deep snow, according to AccuWeather. A Pineapple Express already evident on weather maps this weekend will bring a variety of hazards to the west over the next few days, such as major flooding, avalanches, strong winds, and travel delays. The heavy precipitation marks a dramatic change to begin February. After what was a relatively dry January, it's about to be boom time. Well, it's happening right now. There are winter storm warnings for 12 states as over 4 feet of snow is predicted to hit many regions. 3 feet of snow could land on Colorado's mountain ranges this weekend alone, with snowfall in western Washington as well. And January snowfall in central New York set records, and more widespread snow is coming this weekend. It's been a very snowy January in central New York, setting records. As January comes to a close, with today being February 1st, this January of 2025 was the 19th snowiest of all time on record in Syracuse. For the month, they saw 42.3 inches of snow, ho, 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 inches of the global warming goodness, 8.3 inches more than normal, and over half of the annual total snowfall. Take a look at the daily snowfall in January. It was epic. It snowed 28 out of 31 days. That is one of the snowiest places on Earth. And just not central New York, but the Big Island got some big snows as it officially weathers a major winter storm. Mauna Loa and Mauna Kea were predicted to get a foot to 2 feet of snow. As you can see, this major Pineapple Express moving over the region and headed towards California and the Pacific Northwest. And here's the full forecast. Prolonged heavy rain and snowfall event for the Northwest U.S. A prolonged atmospheric river event will continue to bring moderate to heavy rain to northern and central California through the Pacific Northwest, with mountain snow in the Cascades and the Northern Rockies today into next week. It is looking, well, pretty fantastic. Looking at the total accumulated precipitation, it's also looking potentially dangerous and deadly with avalanches and mudslides. Take a look at what happens here in Northern California starting on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So by the weekend, we are looking at 20 to 24 inches of rainwater equivalent in the mountains and in the Sierras. So, holy macaroni. Let's take a look at the total snowfall that will translate into. Once it hits white, it's 4 feet or more, and there's going to be a huge swath of major snow by the end of the week. What a tweak. And then we've got system after system hitting the U.S. No end in sight as we head towards mid-February. Shut up, Al! Get in your hole! Al Gore says his mountain house in the Sierras never gets snow, but I think it might be buried in under 10 feet by next weekend. Weather warnings issued yesterday as a cold front moved into Canada, making it feel like minus 30 this morning. Temperatures plummeted across the region to start the weekend as a cold front moved through. Environment Canada issued a warning about extreme cold temperatures near minus 20 C on Saturday morning that mixed with 20 kilometer per hour winds will make it feel like minus 30 C. The temperatures will remain frigid through the day today under sunny skies, and the chill in the air will persist into the afternoon with temperatures hovering around minus 15. How do you like them apples, Canada? Seismic update. Well, the coronal hole stream did arrive earlier today, but no major seismic events, which is good news for the world. Bad news is Santorini continues its epic uptick in seismicity with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 over. There's 8 quakes, 3 magnitude or greater, and a 4 magnitude quake in there earlier today. This is a continuous increase over the last several days as more and more activity between 20 kilometers and 5 kilometers continues to increase at Santorini. All of the activity is north and east of the island, but that doesn't mean a new submarine volcano may not emerge. So we're keeping a close eye on a developing serious situation at Santorini. A quick look at space weather. The coronal hole arrived earlier today, sending the KP index up above 4 into geomagnetic instability. Low-level chance of aurora at high latitudes as this event appears to be ending now. There you can see the slow rise over 24 hours of the plasma speed well above 600 kilometers per hour, peaking here above 800 kilometers per hour. But just in the last hour or so, the speed has been moderating and dropping off a little as the BZ consolidates. It seems like this coronal hole event is coming to a close. Sunspots on the disk, we've got active region 3977, 3978, and 3976 that may provide some flaring in the near future, but solar flare from GOES 16 X-ray flux showing a gradual decrease in activity over the last 24 to 30 hours. Hours of powers. An investigation pulls back the curtain on a decades-old deceit campaign led by a multi-billion-dollar multinational company. It knew since 1949 that many of the products they were making contained toxic substances. We're talking about 3M. But they don't care about you or the earth. All they care about is profits. And after polluting the planet for the last 75 years forever with PFAS chemicals that they knew were non-biodegradable, they settled with a lawsuit. Yep. A $10 billion lawsuit. That's it. So they pay the money and it's all over. It's that simple. They pollute the planet forever. They give all the people on Earth cancer, and all they do is pay a fine. Not a single person goes to jail. The multi-billion-dollar chemical company 3M told customers its firefighting foams were harmless and biodegradable when it knew they contained toxic substances so persistent that they are now known as forever chemicals. An analysis by the outlet and watershed investigation uncovered documents that showed it used PFAS, or per and polyfluoroalkyl substances that were known to be non-biodegradable as early as 1949. Until the 1990s, 3M continued to produce information and brochures for customers stating that the natural processes will break down the foams. A complete lie that they knew they were perpetrating. This led in part to the recommendation that the foam be discharged into sewers for easy cleanup. A PFAS expert, Ian Cousins of Stockholm University, called the practice absolutely disastrous, as the toxins remain in effluent and sludge from wastewater treatment plants that made their way to waterways and farmlands, and they're now contaminated forever. The Australian government, for example, used agricultural fields to dispose of these firefighting foams, issuing a recommendation to do so in 1987. So the government is recommending you spray forever chemicals on your farms. Yeah, they love you. The bad news is that, well, the entire planet and all rainwater is now polluted forever with these chemicals that cause rare cancers, and they bioaccumulate in your body. The only way to fight off this threat is to filter your water. So support the channel and support your health and grab the most affordable reverse osmosis portable water filtration system on the planet, the ITO Portable RO water filtration system. Just $299. Add our coupon code, get it down to $250. That's ORP20, all caps. And you can get one of the best price, highest rated reverse osmosis water filtration system that will take out 99.999% of these forever chemicals. iTeal is a breakthrough in technology. Its portable design allows you to take it anywhere and filter any water from any source with the same result. It's that simple. Grab an iTeal and grab peace of mind. And join us over at Magnetic Reversal News on Rumble, because the radio show will not be played in its entirety on YouTube tonight. We need everyone to migrate over to Rumble. YouTube has demonetized our channel after 8 years of continuous monetization, claiming that our information is dangerous misinformation, the exact opposite of what it actually is. So please support us, support free speech, support independent media and independent science over at Magnetic Reversal News on Rumble, where the comet of the Black Death, Comet Negra, Halley's Comet, grand solar minimums, and the plague are all explained in an hour by Leah and I. We would appreciate the support. It just takes a minute. The link is in the first comment in the description and everywhere else on YouTube. You can just go over to Magnetic Reversal News on YouTube and click the link there as well. Or just go over to Rumble and type in Magnetic Reversal News and find the channel. And that's a boom to knowledge. We appreciate you all supporting us by migrating over to Rumble in the coming months. We love each and every one of you. Be safe. And that is a boom. We'll see you on Rumble.